Alright, what's going on? This is the third video of the day, so if you didn't check out the first two, definitely do so. And this is another ranked seasons game. I know a lot of people are looking at the lineups right now and thinking, is this guy smoking the dandelions in his backyard? This guy is batting Lucroy 5th in this game. And I think I said it in the previous ranked seasons game that I posted, which would have been the first video of the day, is that I needed to get some kind of, just something needed to be done behind the plate. I need to get something going behind the plate, whether it's with Lucroy, whether if it's with bench. I need to do something, so I moved Lucroy up to the 5 spot to try and see if I could get him going, man. Put him in a spot that isn't the 8th spot, because usually when you put somebody in the 8th spot, some people probably like to strategize and put, people down the order to try and get some good hitters. But for the most part, man, you're probably using the 8 guy in your lineup is somebody who usually doesn't do that well. So Lucroy is batting 5th in this game, and who knows, man. If Lucroy was going to go off and just start doing some crazy shit at the plate or something, man, I would be using Lucroy higher in the order 100%, because, yeah, I mean, I'm using him 8th in the lineup every single time I use him other than this game. So that's pretty much just a big middle finger to Lucroy, which he pretty much deserves at this point in time. But, if I can get something done with Lucroy in this game, it will be good. And that's pretty much why he is batting 5th in this game. So first at bat for Lucroy with 2 down in the first inning. He can do something, and I'm going down swinging. Darvish is on the mound for this guy, man. I find that it takes me a little bit. It takes me a couple innings at least to get going against Darvish. Sometimes I can't get anything going against Darvish, and that's another thing in this game, which seems to be my kryptonite, is Darvish. But usually does take a couple innings or so for me to get going. He did strike out 2 guys in the first inning, Lucroy being one of them. So after the first at-bat for Lucroy, I was just sitting there like, what have I done? What have I done? I put the worst hitter in existence of planet Earth batting 5th. So maybe he can make up for it later in the game. Maybe he can do something clutch. Maybe he'll fucking strike out every single time he comes to the plate, and then the late innings will roll around, and maybe it'll be a tie game or something, and then Lucroy will walk it off, and that would just be the funniest shit ever if something like that was going to occur. But I didn't really get my hopes up for Lucroy no matter what he was batting in the order, but still, man, trying to get something going with anyone behind the plate at this point in time. This guy was able to go up in this game early. Jesus Christ. In the previous video, too, I was saying rest in peace comment section. Rest in peace comment section again. Hanger alert. That was the biggest hanging curveball you will ever see, maybe ever. Maybe ever again. You will never see another hanging curveball like that. Obviously, he does damage on that. He takes advantage of the mistake I made, which you need to do in this game to succeed, and he's going up 1-0, but I was able to get 2 guys on base. Granderson is off the bench early, didn't want to continue this game with Sabathia. Don't really like using Sabathia that much, to be honest. I thought there was 2 down until it said infield fly right there, which is why I just kind of took off, and then once I saw the infield fly, I was like, wait a minute, there's only 1 down? So I guess it was a good thing there was only 1 down, because Lofton is up next, and he is finding the gap. Stand-up double, cashing into. So that mistake in, the second inning doesn't even matter now, because I was responding back in a big way after Brantley sent one opposite field. Brantley is 100% a glitch, dude. He is a cheat code. He's a glitch. Whatever you want to use, he is just craziness, man. Sending opposite field shots. That wasn't really on the inside part of the plate. It was kind of more towards the middle, if I'm not mistaken, but it was kind of a late swing, may have been just late. But either way, he does go deep, so Brantley is continuing what he does, pretty much, doing damage at the plate. This guy is able to respond back with, guess who? Lucroy. How funny is this? This guy has the live series Lucroy, and he's able to get the solo shot opposite field as well on the up and away fastball. So that was a good piece of hitting right there from this guy to go opposite field on the high and away fastball with Carter Capps on the mound. So now Griffey is in. Still have the 2-run lead, so it's all right. I wanted to get CC Sabathia out of there, like I was saying, because I don't really like using him. It seemed like this guy was doing a good job against him too, which I find is the case, man. Usually a lot of people do very well against Sabathia. Lester, those seem to be easy lefties in this game to hit, so I want to get Sabathia out of there fairly quick, so I did. He's able to get the double with Buddy Bell, so I mean, Jesus, I don't even know how this is continuing, man. Every single person using Buddy Bell is just going off against me, and it continues in this game, but I'm able to get the next guy coming to the plate, swinging, so that ends that inning. Lindor is in. Talk about somebody I need to get going, man. Francisco Lindor needs to get going, so single up the gut. All right, let's get some more insurance on the board. So Barry Larkin was on the bench in this game, using him off the bench. I'm probably going to do more for, situations like this. Lefty on the mound. Not really sure how I swung and missed at that one, but next pitch swinging late on the fastball. So with an 0-2 count, I'm trying to get a hit and run going. It would have been right up the gut if I didn't get the hit and run going. Every single hit and run I call is just bad, man. Another thing I do in this game that seems to be bad is just call these hit and runs, and I'm hitting it right at people. And see, I always make solid contact when I, get a hit and run going. Like, for the most part, when I do hit and runs, it'll be line drive right at the right fielder, center fielder, just anyone right there. If I didn't try and steal second base or get the hit and run going, it wouldn't have been right at the second baseman, I think it was, when I did try and get the hit and run going. But it's all good, man. I still have the lead in this game. It wasn't really a big issue since I was still up 2. If I was down in this game, that would have been a big buzzkill. So this guy still had a lefty in, which I don't blame him. I had a bunch of lefties in my, not a bunch, but I did have a good amount of lefties in my lineup in this game. I mean, he obviously wanted to take away the threats in the lineup. In Griffey, Brantley, and Lofton, can't blame this guy one bit. So Lofton just grounds out to short to begin this inning. Next guy up is Brantley, and he's hitting a fly ball to second base. So I wasn't doing anything in that inning. No more runs were scored. So I'm still up 2. And Soria is in. I've been trying to use Soria more lately because he seems to be the ace out of the pen. That's no joke. That's not even close to a joke. Sometimes I like putting Strickland and Carter Capps, sometimes Kelvin Herrera in just to try and switch things up. If you're using somebody like starting the game who doesn't really throw heat, mixing things up can be good. Getting somebody who throws triple digits can kind of get people to struggle a little bit, but Soria just has those nasty off-speed pitches, man. Even the cutter is very effective, but there is one down in this inning. Didn't really want to attack Griffey that much. Didn't want him to send one deep or something to try and get something going. So now he has, I think his Dynasty player was in his lineup too, and he gets a base hit right here. So Griffey advances to third base. So here we are yet again in tense situations. One swing of the bat, this guy could take the lead. So McCutchen he's up next, and he is going down. I think he put in a couple of righties early in this game because I did have Sabathia on the mound, so this guy wanted to respond back and put some righties in. I think he put in McCutchen and Stanton late in this game too, so I was able to get Buddy Bell to fly out to center field to end that inning. So again, Lucroy is in. I think this is the third at-bat for Lucroy in this game, and he is 0 for 3 at this point in time. So I think moving Lucroy to the 5 spot, safe to say, did not work out, man. Did not work out one bit. I mean, usually it's not like I strike out that much with Lucroy. It just seems to be I won't make solid swings, or even when I do, it'll be right at somebody or something. But this game, man, moving to the 5 spot, and he's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks so far. So I was able to get kind of something going this inning. Bad hop from Tulowitzki, gets by his third baseman. So now Lindor could possibly get some more insurance for the squad, but I'm not able to. Line drive to his left fielder. He makes that grab easily. So now we are in the top of the 7th inning. Soria is still in. I still wanted to use him because he was coming up to the plate in the next inning, so I could bring somebody in off the bench. I think I still had Gonzalez on the bench too, so it wouldn't be too bad to leave Soria in, then just go to Luis off the bench. So I am able to get the first guy looking on the cutter inside, and then Lucroy is back up for this guy. Already did damage in this game. His version of Lucroy did, but he's not doing damage right there. Fly ball to center field, and Griffey ends the inning. So now we're in the 8th, bottom of the 7th, sorry. Bottom of the 7th we are in, and Lofton is back up. Already has a base hit in this game. Lofton gets another one. So Lofton and Brantley, their hit streaks, not really sure what they are at, but that may have to be checked out because these guys are the heart and soul of the squad. The first four hitters Lofton, Brantley, Arenado, and Griffey. I don't even know who I could call the heart and soul of the squad because they have been doing so damn good ever since I've been using them. So 2 guys are on, 1 in scoring position. Arenado is in. He is held off the board so far as well. I think he's 0 for 3. He may also, I think I already had a couple strikeouts with Arenado in this game too. So you know Arenado is due. When Arenado is 0 for on the board, he has that goose egg on the board and shit, man. You know Arenado is due. This guy's making a bad decision. I'm not even sure why he did that. I wasn't even leading off. But I guess he thought I was going to try and steal or something, so he's trying to go back to second base. Bad throw. So the runners advance. 2 guys in scoring position. This is one of the last guys you would want to face with runners in scoring position. So next pitch, Arenado is delivering. He is getting on the board. He was 0 for, like I was saying, on the day, so that is exactly when you know Arenado is due. Lucroy is back up 0 for 3 with 3 Ks so far, and then this. Just the weakest fly ball you will ever see right to his second baseman. So, yeah, man. Definitely moving Lucroy to the 5 spot did not work out in this game. I'm not even sure what the hell I have to do to get Lucroy going. I know a lot of people like to see me use Lucroy. I don't even know. I can't even say this damn guy's name because he's pissing me off so much. But I don't even know what I have to do with Lucroy in this damn lineup to get him going. It just seems to be, wherever I put him, no matter what the situation is, he can lead off the inning. He can come up with 2 guys in scoring position. He just can't get it done. He is Mr. Can't Get It Done. I was saying that I was Mr. Can't Get It Done when I get guys in scoring position, can't cash them in. Lucroy just can't get it done in any situation, so I am going up fairly, or I guess I can't keep saying that I go up, by a lot in these games because anything can happen in these games, but I am up 7-2, but I wasn't able to get much in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tulowitzki just flew it to his center fielder, so now Lindor is in already with a base hit on the day, but not able to get another base hit with Lindor, so he's just flying out in foul territory. His third baseman, Buddy Bell, makes that grab. So now we're going to the 9th inning. Like I was saying too, I need to start using John Axford more because it seems like every single time I use him, he does very well. So McCutchen is leading it off. He's going down swinging. So now Buddy Bell is in need to take care of Buddy Bell, and it should be all right, man. He seems to be my kryptonite. And right there, he is not. He's just flying out in foul territory as well. So he's down to his last out of this game. Blackman is this last guy's hope. And he is just grounding out to second base. Lindor makes that easy play, so we're walking away with the W. And Brantley is just hogging up the player of the game category, man. He just can't go a game without getting player of the game. And I hope everyone saw those previous videos too because they were, good videos. If you didn't, like I was saying, definitely check those out. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, and I will see everybody in the next video.